Hello students, we are going to cover Unit 3 of Solid Mechanics subject. Right? Here I have mentioned the course objective which this unit encompasses. First objective is analyze solid mechanics problem using classical method and analyze structural members subjected to combined learning. As we know that these two course objectives are assigned in academic curriculum, and this unit highlighting basically these two course objectives. What are the learning objectives of this Unit 3 is estimation of bending stress or shear stress when beam or shaft subjected to bending or turning moment. And second learning objective is after the completion of this Unit 3 we will be able to estimate the strength of beam or shaft due to their geometry. Right? Estimation of learning objective this one will help us to establish a relationship between bending stress, bending moment, and the cross-sectional features of the beam, cross-sectional features of beam or shaft, right? And if we are considering shaft, then it will be here shear stress tau, turning moment T, and cross-sectional features of shaft. Here I denote it by JP. Right? And this one will help us out. Sometimes in practical application we know that in our daily life we prefer to choose concrete beam. We prefer to choose concrete beam of rectangular cross section over circular cross section. Right? We have seen it in our college, in our classroom. Beam is of rectangular cross section. We never found the concrete beam of circular cross section. Why we choose beam of rectangular cross section over circular cross section? This second learning objective will one-sided. Similarly, if options are available that we have to choose circular cross section of shaft, we have to choose among the circular cross section, triangular cross section, and rectangular cross section of shaft. Most of the applications you have seen that we prefer to choose shaft made of circular cross section, right? So why we prefer beam generally either of I cross section or rectangular cross section, or we prefer shaft of circular cross section. This second learning objective will not side. Now we start the chapter 1, that is bending stress analysis of beam, right? And sometimes this chapter is also known as pure bending of beam, or is said to be pure bending of beam. First, we define what is pure bending. When beam is said to be under pure bending, if a portion of the beam has constant bending moment, it it causes only normal stresses to develop at any section of the beam. I am writing the definition of pure bending of beam. If a portion of beam has constant bending moment, it causes only normal stresses to develop at any section of the beam in that particular portion. Such a state of bending is referred to as a state of pure bending. Right? So I am repeating the definition again. If a portion of beam has constant bending moment, it causes only normal stresses to develop at any section of the beam in that portion. Such a state of bending is referred to as a state of pure bending. Pure bending means here that beam should be subjected to there should be only constant bending moment over the beam. Then beam is said to be under pure bending. There is one case also required for pure bending case. Here, definition says there should be only normal stresses. That means there should be no shear stress in that portion of the beam. That means in case of pure bending, there should be no shear stress in that portion of beam where pure bending occurs. Why? We know that shear force equal to change in momentum d by dx. Bending moment is constant, Bm is constant, right? You already have said it. There is constant bending moment. That means dm will be 0. So this expression will be 0. Why it is being 0? Because here bending moment is constant. Right? Clear? The example of such a beam or an example of beam when it is under pure bending. Examples of the beam in the state of pure bending. Consider a simply supported beam subjected to two loads of magnitude W and W at distance A from main supports. Means they are equidistant from their supports. Load points are A, B, C and D. Reaction at A will be equal to W because total load acting on the beam is 2W and they are equidistant from their supports. Then half of this load to W will be saved by these two reactions, right? Then RD will also be equal to W. Now when we draw shear force diagram of this case of beam, then it will be like this way. This is shear force diagram, right? This is point A, this is P, this is C and this is P. Here is the magnitude W, here is also magnitude W, here is magnitude W and here is also magnitude W. Right? Now if we draw bending moment diagram for this given loading condition, then it will be like this. This is point A, this is B, this is C and this is D. This is bending moment diagram. What we see shear force is 0 for the portion BC of this beam. For this portion, shear force value is being 0 and bending moment value is constant. Here is Pm constant, bending moment is constant and shear force is 0. Shear force is 0. So we can say that portion BC of the beam, is under pure bending. Portion BC of the beam is under pure bending. And for portion AB and CD, bending moment is not constant. There is change in bending moment. At A it is 0 and at B it is maximum. Similarly at D it is 0 and C is maximum. And for these portions there is shear force value. That means when bending moment varies, then there will be normal stresses as well as shear stress in the beam. So for this portion, for portion AB, there will be normal stress as well as shear stress. For this portion CD, there will be normal stress and as well as shear stress. But for this portion BC, there will be only normal stress in the beam. Right? So this is our objective. We are going to establish a relation between this normal stress and constant bending moment and the geometry of the cross section of the beam. Right? Now consider another example of cantilever beam. Here is a cantilever beam subjected to a moment at its frame. When we draw, beam is AB. When we draw shear force diagram for this portion, then it will be like this one. There will be no shear force for this one. Sorry, there will be no shear force for the whole length. And if we draw a bending moment diagram, it will be like this. There will be a constant bending moment throughout its span. Then we will say that whole beam is under state of pure bending. Right? For this case, for AB is beam AB is under pure bending. Right? Now we will establish a relation. We will establish